Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel, Mastering PowerPoint one slide at a time. In today's video, I will show you how to turn PowerPoint into a bowling quiz game, a fun interactive activity you can use for classrooms, presentations, or even game nights. Before we start designing, this is just a quick preview of what we will be creating. If you enjoy interactive PowerPoint games like this, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe because I post tutorials that help you make your presentations more creative and engaging. Alright, for this design, you can use Microsoft PowerPoint or WPS presentation. The process is basically the same in both applications. First, we need to design the slide and transform it into a bowling alley. This is the concept I came up with. I created this entire design using shapes only. Because shapes are very flexible, so you can easily manipulate the form, adjust, and customize them depending on the look you want. If you'd like a full step-by-step tutorial on how I designed this bowling area, just let me know in the comments below. And here are the elements and stickers I use for this design, including the bowling balls. This will be provided in the description box, so you can check it out and use it. Now let's take a look at how the slides are organized. Your first slide will be the introduction slide. Here, I added the title Bowling Quiz Time. And then the second slide will be the question slide, which contains the question and of course the multiple choice answers. This answer choice is paired with a bowling ball. And to make it easier for players to identify their choice, I matched the color of the answer choice with the bowling ball. For example, choice A is green, so it corresponds to the green bowling ball. Next, we create the answer slides. The third slide will represent the ball for option A. In this example, I added a green check mark because Russia is the correct answer. And then the fourth slide will be for option B. You can simply duplicate this slide to create the next option slides. And then just change the ball color and the result. You'll also notice the arrow in the top right corner. If the arrow is facing left, it means it will take us back to the question slide. But if the answer is correct, like in the Russia slide, the arrow will face right, which means it will lead to the next question. This helps create a smooth game flow. Each question will use 4 slides in total, the question slide and then the 3 answer slides. The first 4 slides we created will serve as the template for the rest of the quiz. Instead of rebuilding everything, we can simply copy and paste the slides. For example, we can duplicate the question slide and place it below slide 5. Then instead of recreating all the animations and links, you only need to change the text for the question and answer choices. You can also change the color of the choices to match a different bowling ball. For example, I'll change option A to pink, and then match it with the pink bowling ball. To replace the ball, simply right-click the image, and then select Replace Picture, and choose the new bowling ball. And just like that, we change it from green to pink. And then you can repeat the same process for the rest of the options. Alright, now we're moving on to the most important part, the animations and hyperlinks. This is what will bring the bowling quiz game to life. Alright, we will animate the question text in slide 2. Select the text box, go to Animations, and then choose the Wipe Animation. And then go to Effect Options and choose from left. Set the Start option to After Previous. This will make the question appear smoothly from the left side. Now let's animate the answer choices. For the text boxes, we will keep it simple. Select option A and then apply the Fade In animation. And then set the Start option to After Previous as well. After animating the text box option, let's now animate the first bowling ball. First, move the ball outside the slide frame. This will make it look like the ball is entering the lane. Okay, now click the first ball, which in this case is the green ball. Go to Animations and then choose Custom Path. And under Custom Path, select Line. Now draw the animation path so the ball rolls inside the slide frame. And once done, set the animation to after previous. Adjust the duration depending on how fast you want the ball to roll. After that, we will make the rolling effect for the ball. To do that, we will click the ball again and click Add Animation. Go to Emphasis Animation and then choose Spin. Then set the Start option to with Previous. After adjusting the duration, this is how it should look like. Repeat the same process for the other answer options. Always animate the text box first, then the bowling ball. When everything is animated, the slide should look something like this. Now let's moving on to adding the hyperlinks, so each ball leads to its corresponding answer slide. To do this, right-click the bowling ball, click Link, select Place in this document, and choose the slide that corresponds to that answer. Then click OK. For example, the first ball will link to slide 3, and then repeat the same process for the other ball. Moving on to the correct answer slide animation. Let's take option A, which is the Russia, as an example. Now click the ball and go to Animations, and under Custom Path, select Freeform. And now you can draw the path however you want. You can draw a straight path that would look like this. Or you can also draw a zigzag path instead for a more fun effect. And it will look like this. And as you can notice, there is no rolling motion yet. Now let's add that rolling effect. Go to Animation pane and click Add Effect, and under Emphasis, choose Spin. Set the Start option to with Previous. Now to make it more realistic, we will add another animation. To do this, click Add Effect again, and then choose Shrink. Go to Effect Options, and then click Custom. Here, we will be setting the size to 50%. Once done, set this animation to with Previous. Now the ball has 3 animations, which is the motion path, spin, and shrink. This combination makes the ball look more dynamic. And since this is the correct answer, the ball should knock down the pins. To do that, highlight all the bowling pins, and then go to Animations, choose Tether, and then set the Start option to with Previous. After doing that, open the Animation pane, and then you have to select the first pin animation, the very first element that is highlighted in the animation pane, and then change the Start option to after Previous. Okay, since that was just a starting effect before the pins knock down, we will add another animation where the pins or the puzzles completely fall down. Highlight it again, and go to Animation pane, click Add Effect, and then choose Spin. Then select Animation Effect and choose Quarter Spin. Adjust the duration if needed. And again, set this to with previous, but make sure the first animation highlighted starts after previous. This creates a more natural knockdown sequence. Now for the check mark, I only set it to fade in animation, then set it to after previous. And this arrow right here will lead to the next question slide. You can edit the hyperlink of this once your question number 2 is ready. And this is how our slide looks like so far. Now let's work on the wrong answer slides. These are simpler because we won't animate all the pins. We will only animate the ball and maybe knock down 1 or 2 pins for effect if you like. Okay, select the ball and go to Animations. And again, under Custom Path, select Freeform. You can now draw the motion path. And make sure the path would not touch any pins or the battles because this is a wrong answer. It means this will not knock down the pins. And then the start option should be on click. Now remember that each ball should still have 3 animations, which is the motion path, the spin, and the shrink. Now we have motion path and spin. After setting the spin to with previous, we can now add the shrink animation effect. For this, go to Animation Effect and adjust the size to 40 or 50 or 60%. It depends on you. And then the start option would be with previous as well. Now once all the ball animation is done, click the wrong mark icon and apply fade in animation and set it to after previous. And for this arrow, we will take the player back to the question slide. So we will right click the arrow and select link and choose slide 2, which is a question slide. Okay, once finished, repeat the same process for the last answer option. And since this is a wrong slide as well, you can just follow and repeat the same process from the previous one. Now for the final step, which is the slide transitions. For slide 1, we will be applying the fade transition. Adjust the speed depending on what looks best for you. Now for slide 2, we won't be adding any transition. So let's move on to the next slide. For the remaining slides, we will use the morph transitions. Now once that's all done, go back to slide 1 and make sure to uncheck click to change slides and the auto interval. After that, click apply to all. Now your bowling quiz game is fully functional. For the rest of the quiz questions, you don't need to rebuild everything. Simply copy the 4 slides from the first question, paste them below, and just change the text for the new questions and answers. Once you've pasted the slide, all you have to do is to copy and paste the check mark symbol, so this will serve as a sign that you've completely passed the first previous questions. And then you can start editing the text box for the next questions. And this is the magic behind the animations, the hyperlinks, and the designs that we did today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, where we continue mastering PowerPoint one slide at a time.